Hello.
Hiya.
Alright. Did you watch E3?
I haven't seen all of it yet. I think they're dripping it out like Hitman.
Yeah, well, I mean the
EA.
EA, sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh,
EA conference. We're going to talk EA conference. I did do a live reaction to it, but there's all manner of silly little issues, so I thought we'd do a reaction. To
it's
get it
been
up.
YouTubed
It's been YouTube.
to death. Nearly.
So you watched the EA one,
I watched the EA one. I missed the first 10 minutes or so you're gonna have to
right? Okay.
catch me up on that. I'm sure I missed something very fascinating.
This will be right. Okay, so
Give us the epic intro to EA.
it started off with a trailer, a little video trailer of sports, Flash of Star Wars sports.
To be expected.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
and then they had loads of people in New England Patriots shirts playing drums.
Is that a Madden reference? Are they on the cover? Sounds really
But the
cool.
tune that they were playing wasn't a tune. They were just going dum 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 dum. I thought, are these going to be like really talented musicians that are then going to go boom, boom, do something
But were they
wicked?
not the actual team?
No.
Oh, that would explain it a little bit.
Right. So what I thought instantaneously is I thought they were going to do a story mode, and we'll get onto that. So so that didn't do anything. It didn't do out with that. And then the CEO, I've written Dickhead Doll here, or Dickhead Dull. It was Adrian Wilson, because Peter Moore's gone, the guy who had a little bit of personality's gone.
Yeah.
So they had some guy coming out with his hand movements and
The usual trained tribe.
now what we're going to do is what are they, and it was just boring. And then they introduced Madden 18, but he says we're talking about Madden, and then we're going to have some Star Wars. Straight after that, we're going to have some Star Wars Battlefront 2 information for you. And so I'm like, right, okay. So they did Madden, and Madden they've introduced the story mode, where EA is all about urban, isn't it?
Very urban.
Urban.
Trying to be down with the kids.
Trying to also take another demographic.
Yeah,
So-
diversity.
So you're playing as American Alex Hunter.
Okay. Did they get him on stage?
No, I think you learned from the mistakes. Because during the stream, like the reaction video that I did live, for some strange reason, because my internet's kind of crap and my laptop's kind of crap, it sort of froze for about five minutes. The sound audio was going, but I was just like in a dirt face mode. But yeah, they introduced the fact that you're going to be playing as a disenfranchised black lad coming up through college and stuff like that to then reach the big times of NHL's hockey. That'll probably be next year.
Story mode
Yeah,
and hockey. Look
yeah.
forward to that.
I'm probably betting that you're going to play as a black guy in hockey as well, even though it's a predominantly white person sport.
Diversity.
It's not a racist thing. It's just like
A common thread that seems to be
a
happening.
common thread that EA seems to do. So they mentioned that they showed the graphics of it, which they always look good anyway.
Yeah.
They look good anyway, but they had to zoom in. Oh, this is later on actually. They end up showing off, but so they did Madden. It's Madden with a story mode.
Yeah, I've no interest.
But they admitted that's like, oh yeah, for the past 10 years nothing's really changed in Madden. You're like, what? Well, why have you released the game every fucking year then?
I like how they admit everything afterwards. They kind of did it a bit with Battlefront as well.
Yeah, well,
later
so-
on, get onto that, I suppose.
Yeah, so they did Madden. I'm not overtly interested in it. I don't mind an American football game, but I don't know anybody who'd play it with me, so there's no fucking point in me getting it. And I'm certainly not going through a story mode. I'll do a season, but I'm not going through a story mode.
No interest here.
So then it moved on to Star Wars Battlefront, where it is when Star Wars Battlefront's coming up soon. I'm like, all right, okay, they're starting this soon.
I remember some fucking guys talking about football or some
Well,
shit.
that wasn't at
Was
that
it?
point.
Oh, so I
No.
missed this bit as
So
well.
so they went. We're going to talk about Star Wars Battlefront.
Mm.
Right. Okay. And here somebody comes out. And they're talking about Battlefield 1.
All right. Yeah, I missed all that.
So they were talking about Battlefield 1, how X amount of million people have been killed. They showed a bunch of pro gamers playing Battlefield 1 and like showing how
Always
they were
interested to watch
And-
a game that you've seen 1,000 times.
a game that I
with
also own.
Someone else play it as well.
So they were showing like the things that they did. They showed they showed this guy who was on the horseback and this truck came along type thing and he jumped off and shot it with a rocket launcher.
Some skill shots.
So you were like, oh, and the guy's going mental. Like, I've never done that. It's like that are the kind of things and experiences unique to Battlefield 1. Coming up is DLC in the name of the Tsar. So they're going to Russia.
All right.
He was
So we've
saying
got some DLC.
the biggest battlefield, the biggest front, they're saying, in World War One wasn't the biggest front in World War One. It wasn't. The biggest front in World War One was the European front. That was the
I wouldn't
biggest
know.
front.
You're the history man.
That's where
You've got some
90% of the battles fought were in what we call modern day Europe,
Right.
right?
Well, they've got to sell it.
So, but it is introducing Russians into the battle because they weren't really in it and stuff like that. So you've got that. So you're not going to have the Battle of Stalingrad and Leningrad because that's World War II. But you're going to have Cossacks and stuff.
That's Battlefield 2, not World War 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But there is a Battlefield 2
It's going
though.
to get very confusing.
Yeah. There is a Battlefield 2. So
What about Battlefield 1, 2?
So they showed that. They showed a little trailer of it and banged on about it, and then he went. Also, this next week, for all those, I'm thinking, right, brilliant. I thought before he even said this, I thought, right, this is going to be good. He'll say for all those people who play in Battlefield 1, for this next E3 week, you'll be able to play one map of this deal. No, for all those in LA.
Oh,
In
right.
E3 can play one of the maps of Battlefield 1, and I thought, I don't give a fuck.
Just give us a demo. Is it not a demo anyway?
This is a demo for Battlefield 1, but not for that.
That map, right.
So that would have been good. Like for one week, everybody who owns Battlefield 1
Yeah.
can download this thing, and it sits there, and it gives you a taster. But we're at home. Most of us are at home. Most
know
of your
that as well.
market is at home.
Well, they should know that.
So that's trying to
Tell them afterwards,
Yeah.
when we've gone, when the streamer's died,
Yeah.
say, by the way, we're going to let you all play. Alright, guys. It
Yeah.
doesn't help us in
But
any way.
all it's saying is like stick around, you'll be able to watch some videos on it at some point this week. It's like, no one did. Like, a few years ago, it might have been last year, Microsoft was, I'm not just saying Microsoft is Microsoft, but a few of the conferences, they went, and you'll be able to play that now
Right.
at home.
That's
You're like,
good, yeah.
Fuck, right, wow, oh, brilliant, I'll download that.
That's how you do it.
2 years ago, I think at E3, there was a reveal for, I think it was Forza or some shit like that. And as they finished the thing, so by the end of this section, all these courses are going to be available for you to download for free at
Yeah.
home.
Well,
I'm
well,
like, that's it. There you go. You spiked my interest. There's a lot of people playing it. So they didn't know that. So yeah, In the Name of the Tsar is coming out, which is the first big set of DLC. Then we move on.
So I've missed all that.
Yeah. Then we moved on to a guy coming out talking about. Where is he? He doesn't turn up for a bit yet. Where does he?
Really
No, he
good.
does. A guy comes out with a microphone
Mm.
on his face and the microphone in his hand.
Weird.
And I thought, is he the champion of microphones now? Why has he got that one on his face? Which dickhead won't put this on? You look cool. Here's a microphone. Go. So he's like, "Ba, ba, 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 ba," and that's all I could really concentrate on. But he was saying, have a look at this video, and it showed this, like, and he said, right, that's this year in Germany, the fuck tournament went down really. The fuck tournament?
Sounds good. Tell me
The
more.
fuck tournament.
Tell me more about this fuck tournament.
So it went on for about 2 or 3 minutes with me thinking he's saying fuck tournament. Then I
Yeah.
thought, oh right, okay, so it's the FIFA Ultimate Cup or something like that, or Ultimate Championship. Right, that's weird. And then it came up, then finally the little symbol came up saying FUT. I'm like, oh, it's foot tournament. Oh.
What does that stand for?
That's the FIFA Ultimate Team.
Ah, okay. Okay.
It does
Making
make sense. But if you're not aware of that,
Fuck yeah.
it's the fuck tournament, because that's all you
Brilliant.
hear. I'm like,
That's brilliant. I'll be gutted if I
I
missed
was
that.
honestly baffled by like nobody said call it FIFA Ultimate Team. Don't call it FUT, because anybody who doesn't know, yes, there might be millions of people out there, but there's millions and millions and millions of people who don't actually know this.
Yeah.
Whenever I play FIFA, I don't play FIFA Ultimate Team. I'm not saying that I'm your specific football demographic, but I don't play that.
Maybe they were aware that it sounds like fuck.
Maybe they were.
And it become a meme, and it's good advertising. I doubt it though.
I doubt it. It's EA.
I
It's
doubt
stupid.
it.
So they banged on about this. The man with many microphones, a man of many microphones. Didn't take his name down. I only really wrote the names down of people that were. No, I didn't write anybody's names down because nobody was important.
They're just characters.
So yeah, then you banged on about the how it was big and how they're going to do it again, and then we pass over to Two Men in Blazers,
That's where I was
right? And
locked in.
they came out and they pretended to be crap, and they deliberately
They did
missed.
that, yeah.
They deliberately missed it. I could clearly see that because he was over there, right? And then the guy missed it by a clear fucking.
But I just took that as an obvious joke.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but a lot of people were like, "Oh, look at them dickheads! They missed the goal."
But they just.
So, but they playing that crap character as far as I was concerned.
They were like us. They weren't funny.
No.
And they was too forced.
they weren't funny. They were too forced. You can tell that them two had a little bit of chemistry with them because they're the commentators on the Ultimate Team.
Yeah, if you know the game, then it's probably interesting.
Yeah, they're like, all right, brilliant. And then they showed loads of what was it? FIFA 18. Stupid bollocks again is what I've written there.
Hunter again.
And then we moved on to.
I was disappointed that he didn't come on stage.
I think they learned full well after our mocking of it.
They witnessed our mocking.
I'm quite gutted we don't have a big audience because I'm pretty fucking sure our mocking of him would have made it into little mini clips that went all the way around the internet. Because nobody else mocked him as much as we did.
No. Very odd.
Very odd. So yeah, then they talked about how. I was not aware that England were playing Scotland or had a football match because football is dead to me.
Under 20s,
was it?
21s won the World Cup.
So they
that's
were
important.
mentioning that Alex Hunter is the most tweeted name in football.
Was that a joke skit though?
No.
Right.
Type in Alex Hunter and people who play FIFA and watch football tweet whenever there's a bad game going on. It's like, oh well, it's interesting.
Yeah.
It's British.
I mean, FIFA's quite popular.
It's
so
massive.
I can imagine.
So they showed that, and the next one's got a continuation of his story.
Yeah, we're getting more story.
Continuation of Alex Hunter's
playing football.
So I reiterated what we were saying last year because we were like, follow Alex Hunter's dramatic
presence
career, and I'm like, all right, so is he going to get done for drink driving and speeding? Is he going to get done for fucking a 13-year-old girl in a bar? No, they're not, because it's EA. They do diversity, but they're not diverse to rapists.
To rapists.
I don't know. But
that'll be the next story.
So if you started seeing it at FIFA, what do you take from that then?
So FIFA, I just saw it as not interesting because the first time with the story thing, it was interesting, something new, good. Now I'm like, it's that again. Here we go for the next 10 years. That's their extra bit. Look forward to. Did they tweak anything? Probably.
Well,
tweaks,
I may as well touch on this now because it covers both games and it's only a small thing. They banged on about Scorpio at one point.
Did they?
They mentioned Scorpio, and they're like, here we go, Scorpio, now we've got the power of Scorpio, and it can't come at a better time in our industry. Scorpio. Now, there's a game that's coming up that I'm going to mention, which apparently has its world exclusive gameplay footage tonight in the Microsoft thing.
Tonight being
the
Sunday night.
Sunday the 11th of June. So what they did is they went, look how good Madden looks in Super 4K, and I looked at it and I thought, that looks as good as the last Madden, and then they had to zoom in to like a knee pad to go look at all detail, and I thought, brilliant. But the camera is always that far away. They don't.
To make the game better.
You can add as much detail into stuff as possible. Like if you watch Tekken 7 or you play Tekken 7, there's actual skin pitting and stuff like that.
Right.
And it looks alright, but then you have to render the lighting properly, otherwise the lighting emphasises all this a little bit too much. So it then looks silly.
Right.
And Tekken, to me, it's like, yeah, but when you zoom in on certain lights, it's good because you've got proper skin cracks and little pit holes that you've got in skin. You've got all that, but then light reflects off it in a different way that it doesn't naturally reflect off it. So I'm like, right, so they showed that, and then he showed fucking Ronaldo running around.
With the ball
with the
things
bubbles,
on.
balls on.
I remember that bit.
Yeah, but they showed that during the FIFA thing, but later on the Scorpio
Was that in 4K?
thing, they showed that, like, look at them running around all sweating. I'm thinking, that's all good, but I don't have my camera at the side of the fucking pitch.
I was just really not interested in any of this.
Well, no.
I think I was having a cup of tea and
Yeah, well, like I said,
any
this is
attention.
the matter of 4K stuff. Why don't you make your arenas look better from your standard camera angle? Make your arenas look better from your standard camera angles. Make certain things look a bit better from your standard camera angles. And as you get in close, put that in, because I don't like the idea that 22 people on the pitch are rendered to such fucking high detail that something's got to
It's
give.
unnecessary, yeah. If they could put that somewhere else.
Yeah, make the crowd do random Mexican waves, so as you're playing, you're like, oh, they're going off, oh, wow.
Or just
And actually
concentrated
dynamic.
on hunter modes.
Yeah, so like that. Make the hunter mode graphics fucking absolutely stunning. But
Yeah.
so that were it for me. What did you take again?
Just
'cause I'm gonna,
not interested in any of it. I was waiting for something good at this point. This was all the usual, the usual stuff.
So you're waiting for something good. So then we cut to Captain Quiff of Quiff Kingdom.
He sounds cool.
And he's like, "Hi, I'm a YouTuber. He ain't got me. Come here." And
I loved that guy.
He was a cretin.
Yeah, I loved him.
You loved how shit he was.
He was such a trendy knobhead, and as soon as I saw him, I thought, right, we had a Pele at the first T3, we had a Hunter at the second one.
Yeah.
For me, this is the guy.
That
we need to know
was
his
the guy.
name.
Yeah.
We need to know everything about him.
I don't want to.
No, we have to,
Well,
because
I'll let you find out.
he is us for the next year until the next
Yes,
T3.
that's a good
They always
point.
provide us with some entertainment. This is the guy.
So,
You missed it actually, because I was watched afterwards when you did this bit. You sort of streamed it after the stream, didn't you? Because you missed it.
yeah, I missed out.
So I tuned in a little bit, and you didn't notice his fuck up.
Yeah, no, he stopped. It's just I did.
Oh, you were right. So I thought you did.
Yeah,
notice.
right. No, I noticed because he was
was
like,
so
"Here we
awkward.
are. We're going to be playing Need for Speed." That's right, Need for Speed Payback.
You forgot where he were.
Need for Speed.
He had to be rescued. Yeah.
And I was just
Fucking
writing
dazzled.
away, and I'm thinking, "You fucking crack."
Yeah.
So
It wouldn't be so bad.
then it was like
you feel
popping.
sorry for him if you weren't trying to act so
If you
fucking
weren't
cool.
trying to, I took the piss out of his handshake. And here we are, we're going to talk to one of the developers. Here I am, man. How's it going? Slap, shake. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Can we just get on with games? Yeah, here we go. So then we saw the trailer for Need for Speed. And it made me want a Burnout game.
I liked that trailer, and it was very Burnout, wasn't it? With the crash, you smashing into the cars, the slow mo, the takedowns.
I hope that
Loved all that.
doesn't happen all
no.
the time.
That this needs to be a
Because
rare.
otherwise you're like,
Yeah.
and you won't realise you knocked somebody in, and
Yeah. I want a sense of an achievement. I want to feel like I've achieved knocking someone off the road.
I can
Then it'll be
imagine
good.
it happening every fucking 12 minutes. Every 12 minutes, 12 seconds.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't want that. And I liked the.
It looks stunning though.
It looked gorgeous,
Yeah.
and I liked the story, the idea of a story in it in that respect. I didn't like the voice acting; it was like cringe.
Well, they've had stories in,
Fast
in,
and
in
Furious.
the past few.
But has it been going while you're playing the game?
Yeah.
Has it right?
Yeah.
I should probably get the other one. I think it's going a bit cheaper at the minute.
They're not great. They're always terrible.
Right. He just looked good to me, and hitting the back of the truck and these little set sort of
Yeah,
pieces,
set
weren't
pieces,
they?
yeah.
Yeah. I found that quite interesting. But the constant embarrassing talking over the top, I didn't like.
So
I think they should have a more. Do you know you've got easy, medium, hard,
there should be human mode where
There should-
people
there should
aren't
be.
twats.
child,
Yeah.
teenager, adult,
Yeah,
and it changes what they're saying.
Yeah, so it's like, go on, Kerry, just get back behind, right, climb out, love.
Yeah.
You're right. Jump
Come
now.
on, let's not be
But
a
when
dick
he's
about
younger,
it.
he's like,
Yeah.
go on, you gotta get out the window. Do it now.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, high five me.
Yeah,
When
that
it's
takes me out.
When it's teenagers, they just swear. They say everything they say in the child one, but they swear as well. Go on, fucking yeah, fuck, yeah, fuck. Do it,
Yeah.
man. That's fucking, fucking yeah. And then when the adult one's like, fucking hell, you already up.
Yeah.
Go on, catch up. We're running out of time, dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like, just
Yeah.
Go on, yeah.
Northern as well.
In Northern.
Or in Northern.
Northern in LA.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have a Northern in
That's a
LA.
beautiful thing.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. That's
Love
a
that.
beautiful thing. So yeah, that takes us to Quiff Man and Need for Speed Payback. I was very meh on it because I just
Yeah.
wanted a Burnout. When I saw it, I thought I want a Burnout. I'm not interested in your narrative. I played all your other, well, not all of them. I played your previous 3 Need for Speeds, and the mechanics are solid.
See, I've never played
and
any, so I'm very ignorant to the whole
They're
thing.
pretty, but the shoehorn story always annoys me. It's like they do. It's as close as you're going to get to an actual Fast and the Furious franchise, which is why they tried to kick off the Need for Speed movie franchise with the Need for Speed movie, and the Need for Speed movie is pretty much Fast and Furious, less bombastic, more grounded in realism to a degree. But the Need for Speed games, you can get like really stupid. You'll be in a Bugatti Veyron speeding away, but for the sake of the narrative, you'll have 4x4s doing 220 mile an hour.
Make it fit. They had some
And
weird
it's
cutscenes
real
though, didn't they? Like real. Did they have real life?
Well, I
cutscenes?
think the last one had the real life cutscenes.
Yeah,
and
well, I went
frustrating
into
and
that. I
really
went into that, so I
fucking
didn't fancy it.
But they worked in Need for Speed Underground years ago. They really worked in
Doing
them.
that
Yeah,
as well,
they were
right.
cheesy as fuck. You get somebody just like pulling up and they're like, it'll be like a scene out of the first Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
You know, the first Fast and the Furious, when you watch it now, it's fucking camp as fuck. It's really aged badly. And it's kind of like that, but you sort of take it because you're like, whatever, fuck it, and
Yeah.
you go and do
It's
your
something
thing.
different then,
Yeah.
I suppose.
So yeah, then we go from that into Man of Many Microphones coming out with only one microphone, just the one in his head. And I
Oh,
thought, ooh,
but he was gutted.
ooh, I think somebody will watch my stream in the future. I'm going back in time and telling you.
Possibly.
So he comes out and starts talking about EA Originals.
Oh yes. Ooh.
Now,
Ooh,
this
I
game
liked this bit. Yeah.
looks fucking ace. But what I will hit on is Originals
What is
is
this
a
game?
plural.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We saw one game.
Yeah. I was expecting a. But is that not the name of the?
It's the name of the initiative.
Yeah.
But it was,
We'll give him a pass.
You'll give him. I know, but it's just a weird. So the game that they showed was made by. The
Oh, the Taylor
same-
2 Brothers
Yeah,
guys,
brothers.
which
Taylor
I very
2
much
Sons,
enjoyed.
which is very, very good.
Good story that.
Really good story. It's fucking heavy at the end,
Surprising. I wasn't expecting that to be that good,
but it
Thought it'd be
creeps. It's
alright.
a creeper.
but it's good. It,
It,
really
it creeps
is. Yeah.
into you because you're like, I'm enjoying mechanics. Yeah, it's all right, but then it's like, what's going on?
This is a big
What's going
step
on?
up from that though.
This is a massive step up, and
Not necessarily that'll be better.
it's a
but
game
production.
called A Way Out, and the presenter who came out, I think it's called One
Jeffrey.
Constantinople. He, when he first came out, he was like, "Yeah, I tell you how ideas bad," and then I thought, I quite like you.
You seemed alright, yeah.
You've got more charisma.
We seem more
The
natural.
presenter was charismatic. He seemed more natural and he had more charisma than everybody else they've had on before.
All of them.
Even Man of Many Microphones.
Yeah.
who
Well, his was accidental.
should be a He-Man figure. His was accidental, but yeah, it's a game called A Way Out, which is what I really thought was brilliant. Was he said this is a co-op only game. You cannot play this game on your own.
Yeah.
You play it online, but we want it ideally as a couch, a sofa split screen game. I'm like, fuck man, that's great, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what it is it's a game about two characters who want to break out of jail for whatever reason that they want to break out, mainly because they don't want to be
Everybody
in jail.
wants to break out of jail, surely.
You either play as a guy who's just been put in the jail or a guy that's been in for a while, and then you have to co-op. And you could be, and it was showing something really clever, like the shape of the screen's quite dynamic, so it is split screen, but if somebody's got a cutscene running, they'll have more of the screen, and you can walk past this cutscene.
Yeah.
And so I'm like,
so one plays what he might be
shackled
or whatever, but the other guy can do whatever. Whatever he's supposed to be doing, trying to figure out a puzzle sort of thing. Really,
I can imagine it being
action sequences.
A lot, very, very confined anyway.
Yeah, you have a few options.
Yeah.
It was implying you could do this, that, and the other, but I don't think it's just like wide open.
No,
do whatever you want.
No, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a one and done game as well, unless they get to a point in the end where you go like, shit, now we have to make a decision.
Well,
like, maybe I could screw you over at the end to get you put into prison to get me away.
Possibly, that'd be clever, yeah, but I don't think it is a one and done. I think it's a two and done. Because surely one perspective would hopefully be different enough from the other player's perspective.
Yeah.
Because you're doing two different things. I mean, occasionally you'll just be both running in the same direction, but puzzle-wise, narrative-wise, you might get split up. You'll be in different areas. You'll see shit that I don't see.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of Kane and Lynch.
Okay, I was thinking Kane and Lynch, and I thought, I'm not going to say Kane and Lynch because people will go, fucking shoot that game, but nah, man, play that game.
I went straight to Kane and Lynch in my head, and I thought
that
those two characters would make this game even better.
Oh my! Imagine Kane and Lynch 3! Oh!
Yeah.
That would have been fucking awesome!
Copy that.
Imagine starting off on the plane at the end of fucking Kane and Lynch 2 to get onto the plane, and then they're like, right, we need to take this fucking plane. Lynch is going off fucking losing his shit on the plane. Kane's going, I need to get in cockpit, try and sort this shit out. Yeah, that.
They need to copy that.
Fucking
Kane
awesome.
and Lynch 3, that.
Fuck yeah.
No episodes either.
No episodes. I all have fucked off episodes anyway.
That's done.
But A Way Out really spiked my interest.
Yeah.
It looks really interesting.
Possibly might be frustrating in some little ways.
I can imagine it being heavily frustrating in a
overall,
lot of ways.
Be alright.
Overall, be great. Then we moved on to something that instantaneously burst my bubble. I can't remember who came out to talk about this, but it said,
Dale Winton.
Here we are. I think it might have been fucking Adrian Wilson, dickhead dull CEO. He came out and went, okay, now I'm going to show you world exclusive, the new game from BioWare. And I heard that name, which I used to have respect for.
Yeah.
And I'm not interested.
This was a funny one for me because I just went BioWare, and I thought, oh, that's good, but I haven't played Mass Effect. And
have you played Dragon Age Inquisition?
No. Yeah. So I thought, oh, this might be all right, and then it came on. I'm like, this is some generic mishmash of everything ever. It was,
which is exactly what Dan Smash from Kaijuice, he joined in the comments, and there was a 9-second delay.
Well, he'd had it looked like a mech suit.
Suit.
He'd had this big wall that looked like it was from Destiny.
Yeah, it looked like Destiny, Halo, Evolve,
all kinds,
everything
I've ever played.
It looks like
just No, you need to pick something, stick with it.
Yeah, have an art
hopefully
style.
something different. Like Bioshock was different.
Well, it was different. Well, Bioshock was. Oh, not Bioshock. You mean Mass Effect?
Mass Effect.
Sorry, yeah. Your Mass Effect was different to. Sorry. BioWare and Bioshock.
You want something from them. I expect something original, but this is obviously just this old thing that I've got in my head of like what I want them to be. And then now I don't think they're quite.
I don't think
as they were.
BioWare or BioWare anymore.
Yeah,
You know,
I think they might
you
have
know, like
just
when
hemorrhaged somewhere. They're leaking.
because I was talking to Lewis
skills.
the other day about Rare. We mentioned something about Rare, and he says we should do a tournament, Time Splitters 2 tournament sometime. I said yeah, because that game was made by the original Rare team. Because every fucker left Rare, created Free Radical, and made Time Splitters.
Yeah, it was a very golden eye, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like the proper sequel to it, not like the whatever, but
Perfect
the
Dark.
Perfect Dark. But that was because people Rare left, but the name Rare is still synonymous with all these other games. They haven't done fuck all for 10 years. They have a good game from them for 10
So I
years.
reckon
Now with BioWare, I know full well that the two writers of Mass Effect quit gaming after Mass Effect 3 because of the death threats and because of how people reacted.
Did they say what sort of game it was? I can't remember.
Well, it's a sci-fi.
Oh, I think they might have said they're showing more on the Microsoft one.
Yes, they did, yeah.
So we
that's
might,
what I said,
they might have something interesting there,
yeah, well, they're going to show a gameplay trailer.
but I don't think they will. I think it's going to be exactly how we picture it.
I think it's going to be Mass Effect,
Yeah,
just a different universe.
yeah. With a wall.
I reckon,
Mech suit.
I reckon what they'll do is they'll mix it up a bit by having it kind of with dinosaurs as well, or dragons. Just so like an amalgam of,
Yeah.
there you go,
Future
Dragon Age
dragons.
and Mass Effect are combined.
Yeah, just get
we're
everything
gonna
in
drop
there.
both of those franchises.
Throw it all in.
I honestly do not believe that they're carrying on the Mass Effect Andromeda story. I really don't think they are.
I think they might have, because it's such a spin-off, in a way. I think they might have done that on purpose, almost like they fucking knew they were going to fuck Mass Effect up. The new one was
Quite
like,
possibly.
this is
Like as
a
Mass
different
Effect,
team.
Mass Effect is being worked on by the B team, and
Yeah.
this has been worked on
And they're
by
going
the
to
A
try
team.
and roll them out like that.
Yeah.
You're going to have this side one, and then hopefully a Mass Effect 4, a
But
proper one.
Basically, everything you were saying, I wholeheartedly agree with. You know how generic and bland it looked, because it showed that creature, that guy in the
It's just
power
my heart
suit, and
sunk
I'm just
afterwards.
like-
I'm like, "Bleh."
But my heart sunk soon as said BioWare. I thought, oh god, this is going to go on for 20 minutes or something like that. So I wasn't interested in that. And then EA saw fit to go NBA 18,
And then I will just shut off again.
or as I call it, 10 men tennis.
10-men tennis.
That's what basketball is, isn't it? You score, I score, you score,
Yeah.
I score, you score.
They
I
don't have
score.
tennis rackets.
You have 3. Oh, I've
But they have
scored
a
2.
net. They
You've
have 2
scored
nets.
2. Yeah, so
I'll make it fit.
I wrote here sleepy time.
Yeah, I think I'm in a brew.
So I wasn't interested in the slightest with that. So I'm sorry if you're an NBA fan. I couldn't.
Well, I remember a little bit where we were saying something about like, and he slowed it down like, here I'm pushing the right stick and then I'm pushing the left stick. And
But
I'm
that
pushing-
doesn't translate.
I'm pushing right to use his left hand. And I'm like, you're already breaking my brain.
Yeah, but it doesn't translate well. If they're gonna do something like that, have a breakdown of a camera with his joypad on, with his hands on, and then like a player on a court on his own with the ball. So then he can go like, here, we're doing this now, and you see him like, and you're like, all right, okay.
I get it.
Okay, but instead it was like, now I'm going to play this, and then it froze,
Yeah.
and you're like, right.
I just thought, I don't know what you've
this
done.
seems pre-rendered
Yeah,
to me.
It didn't translate to my
No,
brain.
I didn't
My
have
hands
that
weren't
clue.
going, oh yeah.
They did it a few years ago with hockey when they first introduced the analog stick for striking with hockey, for shooting with hockey, and you can
Right.
put curls on.
Is it in
slap
the?
shots
Is
and
it?
stuff
Was
like
it in
that.
the last basketball game?
I don't
So
think it were.
People that play it, maybe they know what he's on about.
Yeah, but that's not
For
good
me, it was
enough
just silly.
because he doesn't introduce the new characters, the new
Audience.
potential audience
Yeah.
into it.
So it didn't do it for me.
And basketball games, as with football games and as with American football games, they always look of a standard of niceness.
Shiny.
Basketball games seem to look better because the court that they're in is smaller.
Yep.
So it's a bit like, remember when the first Boxing Fight Night game came out? It looked fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But you're only in a square.
It's close up as well,
Yeah.
and the basketball's closer than
Yeah,
football.
yeah. So they did
Both
always
types
look
of
good.
football.
They always, yeah, both types. Yeah. So NBA was sleepy time for me.
Me too.
Then we finally got to Star Wars Battlefront 2, which is which
Yeah.
looks fucking gorgeous.
It does.
And the woman who came out was fucking gorgeous.
She was. And but
One boy-tastic.
this is where they did that thing where they went, yeah, I know the last game was shit, but now we put
This
like
good
story
one.
mode in this one.
Yeah.
Like, don't tell us that your last game was shit.
No.
Stop pretending like you and we just figured it out.
Don't
You
s-
knew full well that you not having a story mode was bullshit.
Yeah.
Then, don't pretend like you were just, unaware. No, you weren't.
Well, they tried to spin it
That
again,
annoyed me.
didn't they? Well, it annoyed me because for the simple reason going, "The last game was shit. We know the last game was shit." But it's like, right, but you were still willing to charge £100
All
for a
this-
special edition for it,
Yeah.
where
And
you unlock stuff that's already in the
It's
fucking
fucking
game.
£9 today, the full package.
Oh, £9, that's quite expensive. It was a fiver on Xbox a few weeks ago.
See, it's
The
all-
£100
It's
version was a fiver.
insulting.
Fucking true, it was insulting.
But for them to now just pretend like they didn't know,
Yeah, oops.
to me says, we were conning the piss out of you first time
Yeah,
round,
definitely.
but trust us this time, it's fine.
Well,
and I'm sure it will be fine this time, but
Yeah.
it just makes me not like them.
Yeah, no, it's really irritating because, like I say, it was a conscious decision to release that game. Conscious decision, and they made a big deal of showing that they got all these elite gamers in to play the game and play test the game and ask them what they want, and they made a big deal about this. It's like, well, could have done that anyway. But it was just it was a testament to the fact that the new Star Wars film was coming out. They wanted to get it out in time for the new Star Wars film. They wanted to ride high on this nostalgia on the off chance it didn't work, and they just pushed it through. And the first game looked fucking stunning.
Stunning.
Sounded fucking
What I
stunning.
played multiplayer, I enjoyed.
Yeah,
I didn't play
amazing.
loads. Probably got
I
repetitive.
got my ass kicked on it all the fucking time, but this version of it, wow,
Yeah.
fucking wow. So then they showed the
Even
full
the
match.
shitty old movie bit looks good. Looks like I want to play it.
Which one?
Sorry, the new one. The fucking
Oh yeah, episode 1 stuff. Yeah,
episode 1 stuff. Yeah.
Roger,
Even-
Roger.
Yeah,
With
even
the
though
ship-
the cartoony and the silly those characters.
yeah,
the way
yeah,
they
it
speak.
looked fucking gorgeous.
I was like,
that
I was
city.
still happy to be there.
That
yeah.
city looked absolutely stunning. The
Yeah.
game, I think Dan or Lewis, who were commenting on during the stream, said it looks better than the movie looked. And I'm like, it fucking does.
It's real
Because
good.
I watched them recently, the original trilogy. Because
Right,
sometimes my version of self-harming is watching those. So even that, I cut myself. I can't fucking ass cutting myself. So I just watched Star Wars episode 1, 2, and 3 back to back. But yeah, I watched them recently, and the CGI has not stood up to test of time. And the game looks better than the movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a definite purchase. But I think in order to win some goodwill back, I think anybody, because they'll have a record of anybody who bought the deluxe edition,
Give them some fucking money back.
especially the digital version.
Give them a discount.
Give them something. Give them the
Anything.
game. Give them the game a week in advance.
Give them Ray.
Well, everybody got Ray in the game. Or
No, it's
physically.
reality.
Wow. Oh, I'm gonna buy it now for
That's what I
$5.
need
Yeah.
to forgive them.
Yeah. Well, yes. So it looked absolutely stunning. I don't know if there's anything else you want to say about that game.
No.
It
just looks really good.
It looks fucking
It's
really good.
Got a story mode.
Yeah, with the stunning woman in there. At the end of the footage, we'll be wrapping this up now. At the end of the footage, there was a really forced advert
Right.
for Star Wars Galaxy Heroes on Android.
Alright.
The commentators after the end of the match went, "That was really good. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Oh, how can we get more Star Wars? Well, I've been playing Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Really? You're the developer of this game. How long have you spent on that? I must have put 1,000 hours in on it." And then the other guy goes, "I play it too. I play it when I'm on the train, or when I'm on the plane." And then he just talked about it for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then right at the end he went, "Right, thanks a lot, see you later, go." And then the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes trailer popped up.
Right.
You're like, fuck. Idiots. Anyway, so that was EA E3. Any
Out
final
of 5.
thoughts?
How many stars out of 5?
Stars out of 5. For me, the lack of interest in everything but 2 games gives it a 2-star.
I'll give it a 2.5 because I was more interested in Need for Speed
Yeah.
than you were, I think.
Right, so
So
I'm
I'll
giving
don't be on
I'm giving
that.
it 2. We'll score these. And I don't give it a 2.5.
So done. That's official.
It's official. It's written down. So thanks for that. I shall see you in Microsoft. Bye bye.
Too much sports
Too much sports.
and bullshit.
And Mac.